Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is one that I planned to make a while ago, but kind of never got around to it. And most of the videos on this channel have been related to wireless earbuds or wireless headphones. So I'm trying to get back to that a little bit while also branching out into doing other things like the previous video, which was the Apple Arcade review. You should go check that out if you haven't. But this one is for the Sony WH-1000XM5. I haven't said that in a while, so it took me a while, but yeah, and this is my experience with these headphones from Sony. These are the current generation of WH headphones, and yeah, let's get into the review. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the actual design of the XM5 headphones, and to me, it hasn't really changed that much since the XM3s. It's gotten a little more ergonomic in terms of the feel and look, but overall, the same design language has come all the way up through to the XM5s from the previous versions. And these are probably some of the softest headphones you'll ever wear in terms of how the cushions feel, in terms of the outer materials on the ear cups, and even the headband. The headband is very comfortable. But with all of that said, it kind of begs the question, should Sony make industrial style headphones? Now, there are plenty of manufacturers, one of them being Apple, who actually made a higher quality build of headphone with the AirPods Max, and you can check out that review as well up there. But with Sony and Bose and some of these other manufacturers that have been doing this for a long time, they have made it so the headphones are super light and comfortable to wear, which is great for the user. But I do want to see Sony kind of branch out into something new. Sure, they look good, they're comfortable, they're lightweight, but a lot of times they also feel kind of flimsy a little bit and cheap because of the materials, because of, you know, the sacrifice for the user, mind you, to keep them lightweight and comfortable. Now, I do enjoy that, but I also want to see something, or at least someone, compete with Apple in terms of build quality and kind of change it up a bit. Maybe not as heavy as the AirPods Max, but like something a little more, I guess, sturdy and, you know, higher grade materials, things like that. So, you know, that's just my thought on the design. It looks good, it feels good, but I want to see Sony do something different with the XM6. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Now, as far as the features, the XM5 headphones come with a lot of features that the previous version of Sony noise canceling headphones came with. So noise cancellation being the biggest one, and, you know, Sony being known for having some of the best noise cancellation in their audio products in terms of headphones and earbuds. And this is no exception. The noise cancellation is very good. It's very strong, but not too strong to where your head is hurting or you feel too much pressure in your ears. It's just the right balance, in my opinion. And, you know, it's been great since the XM3s, in my opinion. And, you know, other than the noise cancellation, there's the ambient sound, but I don't know how you feel about this, but to me, ambient sound kind of feels like a weird thing that only certain manufacturers can get right. Now, for me, the AirPods Max, the AirPods, you know, those devices can really like bring in the audio from the outside if you want to hear all that stuff. You know, it's not the same with the Sony headphones or Bose headphones. You know, even like earbuds from Sony, Samsung, Bose, it just doesn't feel the same. It doesn't have the same quality to the audio that's coming in. It sounds a little robotic. It doesn't sound as clear as something like AirPods, headphones, or earbuds, but it works. It gets the job done. I just wanted to see this improved for the future. And, you know, for these specific headphones, the XM5s, it just feels like that wasn't one of their main focuses, in my opinion. Now, the next feature, multi-point connection, is something that has been great on a lot of, you know, wireless headphones and earbuds. Some headphone manufacturers don't ship that with the product, and that also happens to earbuds as well, where they mention it in a presentation or something, but the feature doesn't come out until later on in a firmware update. So with the XM5s, multi-point connection has been great. I actually have this paired to my iPhone and my work Mac. I've had this previously paired to my Windows PC, my Android tablet, and then a couple other devices as well. And it's worked great in terms of switching seamlessly between devices. It seems to know pretty well which one you want to use at that time, and make the switch to that new device that you're trying to listen to audio on. And the last feature I want to touch on pretty quickly is the speak to chat feature. Now, this is something that Sony introduced, I believe, with the XM4s, and now something that some other manufacturers have included with their products as well. I know Samsung has this with the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, which I also have, and I think Sony does it the best, in my opinion. It's super fast. It just works really well. It shuts down the music to a very low level. You can hear the outside noise a little bit better. You can hear, have a conversation with someone, while you're in that mode. And once you stop after a few seconds, it just goes right back to the music. It's a seamless work stream of you talking, the feature picking that up, the audio lowering on the headphones, and you being able to have a conversation with someone rather than constantly pulling your ear cup to the side or taking your headphones off. It actually works very well. And with something like the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, it works, but it's not as fast, and I don't think the audio quality is as good. All right, so audio. The biggest reason why a lot of people get these headphones or any other pair of high-end or high-quality noise-canceling headphones, and for me, the audio's really good, but with tweaks. So if you're just listening to the audio, straight up from the headphones, not using the Sony headphones app and using a custom preset or a pre-created preset within that app, then the audio just sounds good. It doesn't sound great. I think the noise cancellation amplifies the quality of the audio that you're listening to, but also you should probably go in and just create your own preset or use one of the pre-created ones. With something like the AirPods Max or the Bose QC45s, I feel like Sony is lacking a little bit in the audio quality department. Now, they've been known to be the kings of noise cancellation, but the audio, in my opinion, is nowhere near as good as Bose or Apple in terms of, the quality within the headphones. And I do applaud Sony for giving you a lot of features and ways to improve that audio within the app. But in my opinion, you shouldn't have to use an app to do that. The audio should sound natural and good. And, with Bose, I don't have to do that with my QC45s. With, the AirPods Max, I don't have to do that. So I feel like Sony will make a lot of changes in the future to their next line of high-end wireless headphones. But, for me, these are just good. I don't think these are the greatest, and I don't even think they're probably in my top 3 right now in terms of audio quality. It's just noise cancellation, the lightweightness of the headphones keep that, as one of my favorite pairs of headphones right now, but the audio quality is not something that I'm going to rave about to people. Now, in terms of cellular calls or voice over IP calls, the Sony XM5s get the job done. The audio for that, the voice audio is pretty good. I haven't had any issues with breakups or just not being able to understand people in terms of the voice audio or anything like that when on a cellular call or a voice over IP call. So I would expect, there not to be issues for, $400 headphones. But yeah, I mean, to me, they sound good. And again, with the audio quality, for music and anything else, I don't think Sony is keeping up with Bose or Apple in terms of the audio quality for that. Okay, so let's talk about the mobile app. And Sony has one of the best mobile apps out there for their audio products, whether it be the WH or WF products, their headphones, their earbuds. And it kind of reminds me of Samsung, because Samsung also has a great mobile app experience, but Sony, I think, has a few more features and things that you can do with it. So the cool thing about the mobile app is you can customize the touch controls and the size of the ear cups which I think is pretty cool in terms of the swipe gestures and all that. I know a lot of people don't like swipe gestures, but I think going forward, if you want to innovate and, you know, give new features and functionality to headphones or other products, then this is one way of doing it. I know Bose is the king of audio, but like, honestly, they haven't had anything really innovative for years. It's all been the same thing, different, you know, headphone designs with the Bose 700 and the QC45s, but like a lot of that stuff is still tied to the same design language and the feature list is still the same. So with the XM5s, I mean, you can customize the speak to chat, whether to enable that or not, the ambient sound quality, the noise cancellation strength, your equalizers in terms of creating a custom one or selecting one of the pre-created ones that Sony has made for you, and also testing the shape of your ear. You can take pictures of the shapes of your ears so Sony can more accurately give you better audio for your preset. And I think that's pretty cool. I know a lot of other manufacturers do that now. I don't know if it's a gimmick or not, but I mean, at least the feature's there. At least Sony has made the effort to add, you know, more and more features and functionality to their headphones and earbuds. So I give them credit for that. Okay, so final thoughts on the Sony XM5s. I think they're really, really great noise canceling wireless headphones. But honestly, if you want better audio quality, I would go with the Bose QC45s. The XM5s are great overall, but if you're specifically looking for higher end audio quality, then Bose has got them beat. Now, that's not to say that the Sony XM5s are not good, because like I said, they're great. I like them a lot. I use them every day for work and other things, but yeah, I mean, as someone who enjoys the new tech, the new features and functionality of, you know, wireless earbuds and headphones, I'm more of a fan of these than the Bose, but like strictly audio quality, it has to go to the QC45s. Sony has done a lot of great things in terms of adding new features and improving the mobile app and, you know, keeping high quality noise cancellation within their headphones. But the price, I think, is another huge problem for these. When you can get the QC45s for under $300 and the Sony XM5 still costs almost $400, it's pretty much a no-brainer, because how many people are going to actually go into the mobile app, create a preset, or even want to select a pre-created preset, or go through all of the features of, you know, their new wireless headphones? A lot of people won't do that. Maybe, you know, tech enthusiasts or people who are really into newer headphones and just buying new versions all the time will do that. But a regular consumer is not going to do that all the time. They're just going to want to have the best quality audio. And, you know, I know a lot of people that have Sony headphones. I know even more people that have the Bose headphones. And not even the 45s, maybe even the 35s, because they feel like the audio quality is just better. So I would say for someone who's looking for the best audio quality, go with the QC45s. It's cheaper price, the audio quality is better, noise cancellation is still good, but if you want the newer tech, more features, a better mobile app experience, better noise cancellation, and you don't care too much about the price, then I would recommend the Sony XM5s. I think they're really great and definitely worth the money. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this review of the Sony WH-1000XM5s. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate the support. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more videos, and catch you next time.